Hello traders out there in Trader Land, D7 here with Grok Trade. Happy New Year's to everybody. Let's kick off 2024 with a bang. Alright, I'm going to start off with something very important right out of the gate. I hope I have earned a like from you. Just a thumbs up doesn't cost you anything to give me a thumbs up. Let's get going here. This is the S&P 500 Spider, which is the ETF on the S&P 500, and it's basically a tradable instrument. Okay, ETF. Anybody can buy the SPY. Now, let's take a look at this. The Spider weekly chart. Every bar is 1 week. I had to go analyze artificial intelligence. I use Bard, Google's Bard. I'm a big into AI, guys. Big on AI. Let me know in the comments if you're big into it. I study this. I've been deep in this and machine learning specifically for many years now. So crunched a bunch of numbers. Guess what? It has been nearly 2 decades, 20 years since the last time the S&P 500 weekly bars have gone up 9 weeks in a consecutive measure. Consecutively. We're looking at 9 solid up weeks without a down week. Again, let me put this in perspective. The odds of this are staggeringly off the charts. I've been saying, watch out, and we kept going higher, and people are like, does D7 know anything he's talking about? And I get it, because anytime that rubber band goes up, it will snap back hard. I've been trading 25 years in the live markets using technical analysis. I'm here to tell you that being a reality. Now, so, to win over your friends to think that you are highly intelligent and savvy about the markets, you could say the last time the S&P 500 has gone up 9 weeks in a row has been knocking at the door of 20 years, and we just witnessed it this week. Here it is. Now, as we're looking at this, I want to share something with you. If you guys haven't been following me very long, I called this market top at the end of 2021, saying if we break this level, this will be a high that we won't see for many years to come. Nailed that call. Very few people will make a statement that bold. Now, this is the S&P 500 high. We missed it by 1%, guys. We missed the high by 1%. So that was 2021 going into 2022, the beginning of 2022. We are now going into 2024. 2 solid years, and we still have not hit that high. Close, but haven't hit it. The question is, will we go higher? Let's look at some charts. Weekly charts is what we're looking at. We have higher price action here. Do you see? We have equal, so this is slightly higher on the MACD, but we're very extended to the upside, getting ready to turn over. You can see the histograms ticking lower here. We have a negative divergence on the RSI on the S&P 500 Diamonds weekly chart. Up. It has made all-time record highs. Very extended. MACD's crossing over at this high. Crossing over. Histograms dropping. We're way overbought on the RSI weekly chart on the Diamonds. The NASDAQ, look at this. NASDAQ broke all-time record highs, guys, on Friday. Now, look at this chart. Look at this chart. We have extra bonus points if you can tell me what type of doji that is right there. What kind of doji is this? And arguably, it could be another type of candlestick reversal pattern. Higher, swing higher. Price is going higher here. Symmetrical triangle breakout. Very extended. MACD, bearish divergence. RSI, bearish divergence. On the weekly, this isn't even the daily, guys. Weekly showing this. Russell's 2000, the IWM. Huge run. And then last week, the Russells give us what type of reversal pattern on the IWM, guys? Tell me, you guys been watching this. We're at a major area of resistance and we're pulling back. MACD crossing over. RSI oversold. XLF financials. Up, 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 and up. Right to resistance. This trend line, the trend line goes back to May of 2022. We hit it again here, and then we're there again. MACD rolling over. RSI oversold. Bad news. US dollar is down, down, down. Broke symmetrical triangle to the downside. Very, very low. We got a hammer. It could be heading up. Gold. Up, up, up. Right to resistance. And we got sellers right into resistance. Big bearish divergences on gold. And silver is big symmetrical triangle, just caught up going sideways. Sideways. VIX, you look at the VIX. Down, down, down. We're under 13. We're under 12, 12.5. VIX is very low, but look at this, MACD rolling up. Do you guys see this? So we have lower swing highs here, higher swing highs on RSI, and on this is bullish divergences. Now, let's check this out. I'm going to go over here, quickly look at the monthlies, okay? The monthly charts on these. This is the spider monthly chart. We're right at the current highs. We're right there. Could be major resistance right here. Could be major resistance. Something we're watching for. Diamonds, if you look at this, we're up, up, up. We haven't got to this resistance area yet. Q's monthly chart. Month's over. The year's over. Everybody's over. Okay, this is over. Up, 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 past these highs, underneath this area of resistance. IWM, the Russell 2000, symmetrical triangle. This is the Barrett bullish hook. We got a bullish hook here. Boom, straight up. So it did what it was supposed to. Look up bullish hooks on Google. Look up bullish hooks. Learn about bullish and bearish death hooks. Okay. Very, very, very powerful move. We're coming to a resistance line right there. RXLF, big run up, boom, boom, 2 months in a row. Symmetrical triangle breakout. Very good there. Question is, are we getting ready to pull back? US dollar broke down, and we got some support levels here. Let's see what happens there. Gold monthly is up right out of resistance area, guys. I'm sorry, not at a resistance. It's just broke the resistance. That's really bullish that it broke it. But however, if we go bearish, guys, weekly looks bearish, right? If we go bearish, that's going to be the equivalent of a jab that could be considered a kind of a bearish death hook. That would be no good for that. Silver monthly, big. What's interesting is it broke out last month. This month, it came back down, trying to find support. If it comes back down, it's going to be really bad because that would be your bearish death hook, and look for silver to get really bearish. And quickly, Bitcoin, take a look there on the monthly. It's up, 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 up. Had a nice rally last 3 months in a row. Okay, now I want to show you a couple dailies, and I want to show you end on a big chart, okay? I'm getting ready to share something with you that's big, big, big. And I do not want you guys missing this. Let me bring this down a little bit so we can see all the charts. But I want to go over here to the spider. These are daily charts, and I just want you to pay attention to what we're looking at. The reason I have it on a line chart here, okay, the line chart is just so you can see these swings. See how we have higher swing highs, higher swing high, higher swing high, higher swing high. Look what happens on the MACD. Lower swing highs, lower swing highs, lower swing highs. Check this out. RSI. I'm using TradingView. We got a link, affiliate link down in the list, in the description. And it's free. You don't even have to pay for the service. I do because it gives you a lot of banks. But look at this bearish divergence on the RSI, bearish divergence on the MACD, and we're going up, up, up. What do you think is going to happen on the daily chart on the spiders? If you go to the diamonds, up, 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 bearish divergence, bearish divergence. You guys see it? NASDAQ, up, 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 bearish divergence, bearish divergence. IWM, Russell's, up, 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 bearish divergence, bearish divergence. Okay, I'm going quick here. I'm not overanalyzing this. I just want to show you the big picture here. Higher high, lower high, lower high. Bearish divergence, bad news. Bad things happen after that. Bad things happen. I'm getting ready to make a big call here. Okay, US dollar, down, down, down. Bullish divergence, up, up, up. US dollar should be getting strong. It's going to put weight on the commodities, gold and silver, and stocks. Gold, daily chart, broke down, up, up, up to this high area, but it hit its set of resistance coming down on gold, silver. It's just chopping up sideways, big symmetrical triangle. Let's see what happens. VIX is down, low, 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 but check out the VIX. VIX is lower, low, higher lows, bullish divergences on fear. On fear, it's bad news. Bitcoin, if you look there, big bullish flag. Look at this Bitcoin daily chart, up, 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 bull flag. If you look at Ethereum, come up, kind of a rising wedge. We got to be careful with this one, okay? So, big chart I'm going to show you. I do want to just take I got to show you this chart. If I go here, guys, watch my other videos. What are we looking at? This is the 10-year bond yield, okay, versus the 2-year bond yield. In other words, if you invest in bonds, which most of you do not, if you do, holding a bond for 10 years should pay you more yield than holding a bond for 2 years. Every once in a while, the 2-year bond will pay you more than what the 10-year bond will do. That's called a yield inversion. Any time the U.S. have seen one, and they're rare, they don't happen very often. Anytime you see a yield inversion, what you'll find is a major market recession with double-digit unemployment. So right now it's batting 100. I mean, it is batting 1,000, I guess. It's 100%. It has not been wrong yet. Doesn't mean it can't be wrong. But right now, the odds are this is something. Now, what do we need to watch for? First, I'm going to scroll this down so you can use what I'm using. So if I go here and pause the video, write that down. Put that in trading view and you'll have the same chart I have. Okay. Now, next, make sure when you right click this sidebar to get this chart, you right click the sidebar, keep it on percentage. Okay. You want it there. And then put your line in. Now, put your line in. Anything below this line, bad things happen. And I don't want to bore everybody here, but I can go and show you quite a bit of stuff here. So if I pull in some more data, I just want to show you that this thing, because of how it's set, it gets all squirrely. But look what happens to the market. This is the S&P 500, big market drop after we had these inversions. You see this? Had an inversion, big market drop. And I'm not going to spend too much time on that. But you can do your own research. You can actually look for bond yield inversion, 10-year versus the 2-year, recession. Put those in the Googler and see what Google has to say about it. You can read articles on this. But what's interesting is look what we have going on right here. If I zoom out, this is the deepest and longest inversion we have ever seen in history. And for that reason, we don't know how to do that. Most inversions are much smaller before we get our big crashes. Like we got this one right before the COVID crash. If I go back, this is the technology bubble crash. This is the 2008 crash. I mean, that's what these are. Anytime you get these inversions, but see this inversion, it doesn't hold anything. It doesn't hold a candle to the inversion we're in now. This is a huge one. Everybody else is dwarfed. If I pull it in and see, look how deep this is compared to any others we've ever had. And again, it's longer, 10-year, 2-year, 3-year. 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 10 and it's lasted longer than any of them that we've had before. So guys, here's the big call. I'm saying as soon as this inverts and gets higher than this, and we're starting to track that weight. We popped up, we pulled back a little bit, now it's curling back up. Once we come up here and it heals itself, gets back above that, I'm here to say the markets are going to have a significant pullback, a big drop. Now, if I go back to this chart, I want to show you guys something. And I go back to the monthly. If I go back, let's go to the weekly actually. If I go to the weekly chart, pull this up. Again, we missed the all-time high in the S&P 500 by 1%. Doesn't mean we still can't get up there. We absolutely can get up there. What I'm telling you right now, this extension we have been on has beat all odds that we have seen in almost 20 years. This is way past the point of we could see this thing snap back very quickly. In other words, that call I made in 2021 going into 2022 saying that if these could be our highs that we won't see for many years to come, that could still be the case. What I'm saying here is we got close to meeting it a couple years later, so even if we do hit that level, my call still stands. However, I don't think we will. I think we're going to start dropping just like we did in 2021 going into 2022. As soon as January comes, we could be seeing serious sell-offs take place in the market. We will be seeing, and mark my words here, if that starts to happen, you'll know that the market top had been put in already if you start seeing 1,000 point down days in the Dow. Once you get your first 1,000 point down day, that basically says we have already put in a high. Look for a recessionary pullback to commence, and it could be a nasty little booger. So this is not fear mongering. This is saying what reality could be. Now the other thing that could happen here, okay, the other thing that could happen is that the market never does pull back. It builds a base for many months. So all of 2024 just chops up and down, building a base to catch its breath, to find its stability, and then it will rally higher again after it catches its breath and the economic barometers start to come back into more bullish modes or levels. Okay, now I have a serious concern with $33 trillion of debt, having a deficit that is absolutely still out of control. Our US dollar is something that's, it's just, I fear for its longevity. So that said, I know that learning how to trade is the place to be. We're traders first, educators second. We do mentor. If you want to get mentored by real traders, we do that. We only do it 3 days a month. That's all we do. The rest of the time we do with our own trading. Okay. So with that said, did I earn a thumbs up? Did I earn a like? Please tell me I did. This would be the last video you'll ever see from me unless you hit subscribe. And if you do hit subscribe, you always have the option to unsubscribe later if you don't like this level of content. We welcome you into the Grok ecosystem. The Grok ecosystem. Let me just take a moment to say this. Been a tough year. Tough couple years in the markets, right? If you're buying and holding this last year, especially the last 2 months, you feel like a superstar. You feel like you've done something really special. You did a buy and hope, and your hope came true the last couple months. I think people who buy and hope usually after decades come out ahead over regular traders. I think people who become traders, disciplined traders, and traders who are that have a methodology that they follow, and they have a good, strong emotional resolve. and they've have the requisite education, the specialized knowledge that they gain through more than likely a mentor. If that person can outpace somebody buying and holding. So the idea is to make money when the markets go down too. Learning how to short the markets or being in bear ETFs and learning about that stuff. We teach that in our mentoring. Happy to show you how to make money in a bear market. Look into our mentoring at groktrade.com. There you have it. I wish each and every one of you a happy new year. Share the video, and if you think somebody else could value this, take care, guys. We'll catch up with you later. Bye.
Guys, why are you still here? You just watched my video and now you're still lingering around. Might as well be with you now that I have your undivided attention. Listen, if you haven't done so yet, I highly recommend putting in a foundation of trading, your foundation of trading through a mentor. For learning to fly a plane, you wouldn't just go through ground school before you start flying in the friendly skies. What you would be doing, though, is going up first with your flight instructor. Same thing if you were going to learn to ride a bike, you better have somebody behind you helping you ride a bike. Surgery, you're not going to read a few books and do heart surgery. So every principle and with being guided by a mentor, let finances be this. If you're a trader, you rate you from amateurs to professionals. Mentoring will do that for you. Anyway.